Hey guys, it's Skylark here, welcome to the next episode. Today I'm going to show you how to generate beautiful stunning images using Leonardo AI website. This is free to use. Once you log in using your Google account for that matter, you will get free credits that renew every day, and then you will be able to generate as well as realistic images, as well as those that look like painted or like comic book. Whatever comes to your mind, you will be able to generate and turn it into a picture just from a text input. So let's start. Once you log into Leonardo AI, once you create an account over here, on the left side you can go to AI image generation. Once you get here, there are a few things worth mentioning. First of all, over here we need to input a prompt that we want to generate. Second of all, down here we need to choose using which model. So if we click over here, we have pre-selected several models, so you can choose one of those, or you can click on custom model, and then if we go to platform models, we can see different models created by the platform, and you can choose the one that you like the most. So there's like a Dreamshaper. There are certain models that are used for generating battle weapons like axes or swords or chest armors, character portraits that look like 3D or creative digital painting, pixel art, and so on and so on. So you can just scroll through those available on the platform. Or you can simply go to community models, where community members are creating their own models, and you can choose some of those. Some of the community models are amazing. You can sort it by oldest to newest, or newest to oldest, by the names, by the category. If you're looking for generation of general things, buildings, characters, environments, and so on and so on. So if we select buildings, we can see some models that utilize buildings to be created. So in this example, maybe I'm just going to use one of the platform models that are available and created by Leonardo team. As we can see, they don't have buildings, but they have characters. So I'm just gonna choose all, and I'm going to show you how we can generate using those different models. So maybe let's choose Dreamshaper for now. We can see what is the resolution of the training and what kind of images we are going to be able to generate. So this allows to generate both people and environments. And if we scroll down here, we can see some of the examples of the pictures that were generated with this model. So if I close this and we go, for example, to diffusion, we can see also some examples of the latest images that were created with diffusion, and so on and so on. So you can check more or less what kind of output you can get over there. So maybe let's start with Dreamshaper. Simply click on the generate with this model, and then we need to input the prompt up here. So I'm just gonna type a young beautiful female warrior with spiky ears, as she is an elf. Her armor is encrusted with runes, and the artwork is in realistic, highly detailed style. It is a portrait. On the left side we can change some of the settings, like high contrast if you would like our image to have more contrast in it, prompt magic, and so on and so on. You can change the resolution down here. You can change the guidance scale. Guidance scale means how accurate our description should be depicted in the picture itself. So 7 is a sweet spot, 20 is a little bit too much, but 7 to 9 should be a perfect sweet spot for that matter. And of course, if you want to change the resolution, you can do it over here. You can increase it, you can make it in a square mode, in a rectangle mode. I'm just gonna keep it to the default resolution that was 832 by 640, as we can see over here. And of course here we have prompt magic scale, so the higher number means the higher influence of that. But without further ado, we have input the text that we want to generate. So now if we hit generate, it will create some of the images for us based on that input. So as you can see, some of the images were already generated. As you see, there is 2 images generated. They look pretty cool, I must say. And over here we can select how many images we actually want to be generated. So if we change it to 4 and we hit generate, it will generate 4 images for us based on this particular input. Generation usually takes around 10-20 seconds. Of course, it depends on the prompt. So as you can see, more images of female elven warrior were created. For example, this one. You have to admit it looks pretty cool. And have in mind that, of course, AI is not perfect, so sometimes you will experience situations like this where our character has actually double ears, for that matter. but in general, generations done using Leonardo look pretty awesome. And of course, if we change the model, the outcomes would also look a little bit different. So if we use, for example, creative and generate with this model, and I hit generate, the outcome will look a little bit different depending on the model that we have actually used. And as you can see, if we compare, the generations style looks a little bit different if we compare those two. So now if we change the description, for example, to 2D drawn cartoon anime style, it's going not to be as realistic as it was before, but it will show us images and generate images in some different style. As you can see, it looks more like a hand-painted digital image style. For example, as you can see over here. So depending on the style you're looking for, you can look for some inspirations on the internet regarding the different styles in art, and then you can generate the images in the style that you actually want. And of course, you don't need to limit yourself to generating characters. You can also generate beautiful landscapes. So let's see, if I type beautiful landscape at sunrise with castle in the background and magical mist flowing in the air, let's see what's going to be generated for us. And as you can see, there are some images already being generated. Let's say I'm going to change it to highly detailed artwork in realistic style and forest in the background. And I'm going to change the dimensions, the resolution to 1024 by 768. I'm going to hit generate, and let's see what Dreamshaper version 6 is going to come up with. And as you can see, it generated some images with a castle in the background, in the forest. I must say I'm pretty impressed with it, but of course you can tweak the prompt in order to get it even more realistic and more highly detailed style. Just play with the tool. Just see what you can do here, test different prompts, check other artworks, because you can actually go back to the public feed, to the community feed. Then if you like any of the drawings over here, you can see what was the prompt for it. So let's say if you like this one, you can simply click over here and you see what is the prompt over here. So you can just copy it and modify to meet your needs. So if you want to generate a character that looks similar to this one, just copy the prompt, copy the style that was used, or use different style. It's totally up to you. So let's see if I copy this one and then I go back to the AI generation, and I'm going to choose a different model for that matter. So let's say I'm gonna choose diffusion, and I'm gonna paste that prompt, and let's see what results am I going to get over here using this prompt without any modifications. Let's compare it to the one that we saw a moment ago and see if it's better, if it's worse, and just to show you what you can expect by using different prompts with different styles. So as you can see, depending on the model, the results will be different for the same prompt, because the one that we chose, which is Leonardo Diffusion, is designed to make portraits. I must admit that I like this one that was generated from an image that looked totally different, but of course that depends on the model that you have chosen. So this is how you can use Leonardo AI. Of course, I'm going to record more videos about it. I just wanted to give you a general overview of what you can do with Leonardo, and stay tuned for more videos in the future. So that's it for today. Make sure to hit thumbs up, subscribe our channel and leave a comment. Thanks for watching.